Hi, I'm Nathan Newman. I'm here to tell you about my story about my experience with EMSELLA by MAUD. Yeah, I'm an advocate of essentially always finding ways to optimize my health. I also am looking for prevention, anything that's really going to make me feel better, anything I can kind of do in advance. And I got approached had a conversation with Maria. One triggering thing that I realized immediately that really I didn't even think was a problem was the fact that I was waking up in the middle of the night and peeing multiple times, sometimes at night. So, of course, when she had told me there was potential solution for that, being willing to try a lot of these things that are more modernist when it comes to health and how to age a little bit more gracefully, I immediately said, yes, let's sign me up, let's do this. First session was a little bit nerve-wracking actually, because I didn't know what I was getting into. It was not the most comfortable probably experience I've had in my life. Being a man, wearing a robe and sitting on a chair that is essentially acting as a sex toy almost was unique to some degree. But once getting through that first one, it got really straightforward. And I probably didn't start noticing anything until I would almost say about 4 sessions in. And even when I was noticing stuff, it was probably more in my head than anything else. But what ended up happening gradually, once we hit about the 5th session, was my average time I would get up around 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning to pee. I was now getting up at 4:30 to pee. And then we did 6 sessions, and all of a sudden, instead of waking up at 4:30 in the morning, I'm getting up at maybe like 6:30 in the morning. And then about 3 weeks after I had completed the 6 sessions, I was getting up at 8 or 9 in the morning, which is generally the time I wake up. And I think the first day that I realized that it was actually happening that way was I woke up groggy, and I couldn't figure out why. I was like a little bit distraught. I couldn't figure out why I was so overly rested. And the fact is, I had not been sleeping for years, and not properly. And I had actually slept for a solid, I believe, 7.5 hours, which was probably the first time I had done that in many years. I couldn't tell you how many. So it was, and since then, there's still incidences where, maybe I'll drink a little bit or whatever the case may be, and I do wake up some point in the night to pee, but it's rare. My sleep's way better, my energy's way better, everything's better. So thank you, Maud.